Welcome back to another video where I am commentating and making an analysis of a monster game. I'm playing Pharah on the map Oasis, and we have a Sigma Hog as tanks, Zen and Anna as healers, and a McCree as a second DPS. At this map I always try to go above the walls, I guess you could call it, because I want to use them as protection. So here I'm pushing up. I will go here on the left and I'll try to get some hits on the healers in the back. As you can see, I get a few hits, and it's difficult for them to look up when they're focusing down. And unfortunately my tanks die quite quickly there, the Sigma and later the Hog there, so the fight is lost very quickly. At this point I just need to back. I don't want to feed and die unnecessarily. There's not much I can do when the tanks are dead. So I'm waiting for the tanks, trying to get a few hits here and there to get ult charge. But you can see that I'm playing very passively since the tanks are still regrouping. Now I see that the team is going left, so I see if I can push in here as a flank. I go for the soldier, but as you can see I'm failing to hit him. So I see that he went down, so I try to boop him out, I fail, and now I think that he backed off, which actually didn't. You can see he pushed up all the way and finished me with half HP. I should have expected that, and I didn't, so I failed. You can see my team is during this time actually winning it, the fight, so it's very good for me, because when I come back now I don't have to help them, the fight is already over. And now I just regroup with the team and I look where do they go. Okay, my team is going to the choke here, so I try to get some hits from above to charge my ulti and maybe hit a healer. Just get the ulti and pressure them is really the point here, not any kills. And I back off since they're pushing my team, and I'm looking if they're flanking left. At this point I called out the Doomfist and that they are flanking behind.
Yeah, he's gonna have
the team reacts quickly and we get many picks.
Right.
So I help my team to clean up the enemy.
Back here, come.
And now we're going to go to the same position. And like before, I'm going to shoot missiles and see if I can load up my ultimate. And as I said before, I don't need to get any picks right now. I just need to make some pressure at their tanks, slow them down. Their Doomfist pushes, but he gets in the corner and we get a pick on him. They grab our team, so I go above here to avoid the hitscan. You can see they did not notice me. I get two of them, I think. They help me finish the Moira, and then I back off because the Zarya was focusing me with the beam. So now we won the next team fight and we're just regrouping. And I will go to the same position as before to get some ult charge. I'm just waiting for them to come out right now, and I see the Rhine, so I start firing. I get, I think, a few hits from above there. And somebody calls that they're coming from the left side, so I go and I find the Doomfist. I don't want to chase the Doom alone, so I back off. I see the McCree. I get him quite low, so I decide I'm gonna chase the McCree because I can finish him alone here, I decide. Unfortunately he gets healed by the Moira, so I get the Moira instead, and the Roadhog comes and kills me. So I overextended there chasing the McCree. I should have been quicker getting the kill on the McCree. I think we end up losing this fight because we got a bit spread out because of the flanking Doomfist and McCree. And that's what usually happens when they have flankers, the team gets split up, and that's not a good thing. So we regroup here. Our Roadhog gets a nice hook, but we unfortunately can't finish that enemy hog. And I just pressure the Rhine shield here. I decide I'm not going to go with them in this close quarters, so I just keep pressuring, and then I decide I'm gonna go flank here alone, because the enemy won't be expecting me coming here. I got a barrage, so I pop it off. I get 2-3 kills, try to get the McCree, and my team helps to finish him there, and we get the point. So there you saw a good example of flanking was a lot better than going with the team, since the enemy did not expect me to come from the side there, even though it's like the McCree should have maybe been looking for me. Maybe he was, but he did not find me in time, so I got a barrage and got 3 kills because of that. So now we're pushing up to the next point. I always go here on the right side so I can get to the high ground. The reason I want the high ground is because if a McCree or a Widow gets it, I cannot really move anywhere at this point. So I get focused by the McCree there and the Doomfist. I'm so low, so I decide to disengage, get some healing. Now I'm just trying to help push the Rhine and the Zarya. I noticed the McCree, so I change targets quickly. Now I'm going above so the Zarya doesn't see me. This works and I managed to get the Moira, and then we can finish the Zarya. Because remember, the Zarya can kill me as a Pharah or any DPS in a few seconds, and the Zarya usually has at least 50 charge in Masters, so she does a lot of damage. Right now I'm just trying to get the McCree there, but I failed. He did a lot of damage on me, so I disengaged. I'm trying to get some more ulti. I'm checking if somebody's flanking here, because as before I don't want them to get the high ground. So I don't find anyone, and I just shoot some missiles for ult charge. It works and I get a pick, which I did not expect. Now I'm helping the Orisa. She's getting pushed by 2 tanks alone. And I just stay back, because I still don't know where their hitscan is and what their position is. Unfortunately we lose that point, and looking back I should probably have went for the healers a bit more aggressively after I had the McCree, since they did not have a lot to finish me with. Anyway, we make another attempt on a push. I'm gonna help break the shield this time, not go above, because my team cannot push in if we don't get through this choke here. I see someone up there, so I just shoot on them so they back. I get the Doom by accident, and then we actually survive the grab because we get a Zen ulti. I do a barrage here to get the healers. I get the Baptiste, but I did not find the McCree, and he was on the right side. He picked me up. Unfortunately we lose this fight as well, so looking back the barrage was not so good. It did not help us to win that fight. And now I'm just getting ult charge again. I'm just waiting in for my team, and I'm trying to break the shield at the same time. I'm waiting. And we will have to get through the choke one more time. It's the only way we can enter, at least with my team, because they wanted to take this route. So we keep pressuring the shield here. I have to help my team. Flanking alone is super risky. I won't get any heals. So we managed to get the Zarya, and now I can push in. So I see the McCree, I hide, shoot a missile. The Moira is killing me, so I hide up here, then shoot a bit at her. She disappears, I boost up and just shoot down and manage to pick her off. The reason I used cover there was because the Moira and McCree could have killed me easily. I go for the Doomfist, but I do not manage to finish him off myself, and the Hog helps me with that. Now I'm just pressuring the Rhine again, because I don't want him to come in on the point and let them have a good position to shoot me. These walls up here are really good for me to use as cover, and I'm using them. And now I plan that when they push I will probably go above. Now I get nanoed. I did not know this, so I panic barrage. And you can see the barrage was pretty bad. I did not get any kill, I think. So I decide I'm gonna go above now. They're pushing. Maybe I get a healer or two. I managed to get the Baptiste. Then I go for the Moira. I think no, I did not get her. I go back for the Moira. I finish her off. And then I go for the Zarya. So you can see going above that you could say wall or the choke actually helped, because had I been there in the front they could have focused me in a few seconds. This way I could go above and finish the Baptiste in the back, and then later the Moira. Now they're just trying to recontest, but they've already lost, so there's not much they can do. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next analysis of a master game.